Hello, hello, hello. All right. Good morning. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, Instagram. How are you all today? Happy Friday to you. I am here to greet you with joy. Can I bring y'all some joy today? Bring you some joy, but also to bring you some insight and some information. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Nicole Cooper. I'm a digital marketing consultant, but I'm also a digital career consultant. I show people how to create careers from home. And for those people who are already entrepreneurs and small business owners, I show them how to expand their brands online and create digital assets by way of courses, membership sites, and coaching programs. And so I work in this capacity of on all things online. I've been doing this since 2007, since the last recession. And I shared my story a million times. I'm not going to share it today, but I've been getting a lot of people coming to me and asking me what are some of the things that they can do from home, which I volunteer to share that, right? So if you guys are looking for ways to generate income from home, if you're trying to figure out what are some of the opportunities, where do you start, where do you go, what do you do, how does it work, what are the tools and resources that you need to get a hold of, I'm your girl. I can show you how to make that happen. Before we get started, I want to ask for those of you that are watching, especially here on Facebook, if you would share this so that people can actually get access to this information. I'm going to be sharing with you guys several resources that'll be beneficial for you and beneficial for people, period. I think I read that last week or maybe this week, I don't know. I'm assuming it was last week, between 6 to 10 million people filed for unemployment. And they're saying within the next, 60 days, over 30 million people will be laid off of their jobs. Okay. And so that's our reality right now. It is crazy because yesterday I was making phone calls trying to take care of business, and everywhere I called, they were like, due to the coronavirus, our offices are closed indefinitely. And I couldn't even get to the emergency lines of these places. They were like, if you need the emergency line, press this. And I'm pressing the emergency line, and the emergency line is sending me to voicemail. So literally the world is turned off right now. And nobody knows. Everybody's saying indefinitely. But here's what I want to do today is bring some definitiveness into your life. Even if you are in a position where you are working a job and you are home indefinitely and they're paying you right now, I just saw that Disney is going to be furloughing people, which is crazy. And I will say also, guys, get on my email list because I'm going to start emailing out resources. I'm going to start sharing information. One of the things that God laid on my heart in the last recession was that you got caught off guard this time, but next time you're going to be a resource to help other people. So I knew when this was coming that it was my role to help give people information and guidance, because I remember the pain and the agony and just the overwhelm that I felt being caught off guard in the last recession where I lost everything. And I was like, how the heck does this happen? I didn't understand it. So it is my mission and my commitment to help as many people as possible have more definitiveness in their life in this season by showing you ways that you can create your own income from home. Guys, listen, let me give you a news flash. Everybody is not losing money right now. There are tons of people making money. There are so many people right now looking for folks to work with them because they need help and support. Even though companies are laying people off, that does not mean that they don't have budgets to pay people. Instead of a lot of these companies holding on to employees, what they are doing is that they're actually going to start bringing on contractors. And here's why. Most of these companies have discovered that they can build their businesses consistently from home, right? The virtual world. What they're realizing is the level of overhead that they have, from the office space that they have to having employees on their payroll where they got to deal with the taxes and all these different types of insurance and health insurance and all these things that are very high overhead bearing responsibilities for businesses. They're now realizing, like, what if I just got rid of all my employees and brought on all contractors? And they're realizing that it works. I shared a story the other day. I called Geico and was trying to work some stuff out. And the lady was working. She was like, I'm sitting at home in my living room, right? It's like everybody you call who is any form of customer support, they're literally sitting at home, probably like I am at my office desk. and they're working for a major corporation that all of us might use, from Verizon to AT&T to T-Mobile to Xfinity. They're all starting to realize that we can use more people as independent contractors who work from home. So companies are starting to cut down on their overhead so that they can replace it with employing people to be able to work for them in a contract basis. And a contract employee, or not contract, you're not an employee. A contractor pays their own taxes. They take care of their own health insurance and all those things. The companies only need to worry about paying you for your time. That's it. So today I want to talk to you guys about 5 critical industries that are good money generating opportunities and how you can get into them quickly. I will say, get on my email list at thelifepurposeschool.com, because I do have a resource where I'm compiling all this information and I'm putting it in there. And as it comes to me, I'm going to be sharing with you guys, how to get started. But here's what you must commit to in this season. You must commit to developing a skill that is virtual. All right. So whatever skill sets you've had offline, you want to identify how to transfer those skills online. And I'm going to share with you guys some of the key skills that are highly valuable and highly marketable in this season. So let's get going. One of the first things that is a high need right now that a lot of people are looking to employ for is services. But let me talk about what types of services, because one of the first things I did when I lost everything, in the last recession, was I started kind of assessing, like, what can I do for somebody to get some right now money, right? I didn't have a lot of virtual skills, but I did start taking online classes. I started doing those, webinars. I started taking getting on different webinars. I started buying ebooks. I started watching different trainings and trying to identify, like, all right, what is the key skills that I need to know? And as soon as I learned something, guess what? I turned around and started offering services in it. So if I learned how to build a blog, I started asking people, do you need a blog? If I learned how to edit a video, I started asking people, do you need help with editing your video? When I learned how to do social media marketing, I started asking people, do you need help with social media marketing? So you assess your skills and identify what you have and how can you package those things up and offer them as a level of service. I currently run a digital marketing agency and I still provide services. People come to me to write content for them. They come to me to help them build out sales funnels. They come to me for all kinds of things. Essentially, it all boils around digital marketing and ways for them to get their businesses out there online. So that is one income stream that I keep always at the forefront of everything that I do, because it always generates right now money. So let's say, for example, offline, you were an executive assistant, you were an administrative assistant, and you worked with somebody who, you did a lot of things for them online. You managed their social media, you managed their travel, you managed their email campaigns, you handled customer support, you did all these different things. Well, guess what? You can become a virtual assistant online. That is a high level of service that is needed. So I'm gonna give you guys a couple of ideas of the kind of industries that, the kind of services online that is highly marketable and highly needed. Virtual assistant is a pinnacle demand. This is something that means that if somebody is doing anything online, they need somebody to help come assist them with it. So that can expand from customer support, email management, social media marketing. It can be they do everything. It depends on what area of specialty that you have. You have regular virtual assistants, you have technical virtual assistants who deal with all the technical side of things, right? So it just depends on what your skill sets are. But VA is a very high need, all right? Another level of service that is high in demand is social media marketing. So if you guys notice, somebody reached out to me yesterday, she was like, why is my engagement so low on Facebook? I said, because people are dealing with social media fatigue. Everybody's doing these lives, everybody's doing these broadcasts, all this information all of a sudden, everybody's doing summits and this and that and the other. So what's happening is people are overwhelmed because it's all this information coming at them. But if you're very strategic with how you do it, you can generate a lot of business, okay? So social media management is you working with a business with the ability to help them learn how to properly utilize social media to actually convert it into business, okay? And so if you really want to get to a place where you have consistent income coming in, learn a skill that will make people money. That will always get you paid. If people paying you, if you provide a service that will make people money, people will always be more than happy to pay you. So think about what can make other people more money if I were to support them, and you will realize that your skills and services are high in demand, and people will be more than happy to bring you on board to work with them and pay you for your services if you can help them make more money. So these are the kind of things that would do that. Virtual assistant, social media management. Another big thing right now is video editing. If you have any video editing skills, video is the number one source in which people consume information. So you have webinars going on, you have live streams going on. You're using you have YouTube and Instagram for Insta stories and in IGTV. If you are good at editing stuff where you can help people put scripts on the bottom of their videos, have cool little flashy things going on or whatever, even if it's something that you don't know how to do, but you can go learn real quick. Listen, it's a ton of apps, y'all. It's all kind of apps out here that can teach you these things in a day. So understand, a lot of this stuff is not high level skill required. It's literally picking up your computer or your phone and playing with something until you figure it out. And then boom, I know how to do this. I can do it as a service. Literally. Like, that's kind of how I've built this, is I've learned as I went along. All right. So video editing services, running ads, running paid ads, Facebook ads, those kind of things are high in demand right now. So anything within those service clusters, any level of service, and is connected to virtual based things, online based things, you can learn those skills right now. And there's tons of resources. There's tons of free resources. You can go on YouTube and Google how to edit videos, right? You can go on YouTube and Google how to run Facebook ads. Then you can go to Facebook. Facebook actually shows you how to run ads. They have a free training academy. You have HubSpot. They have free certification programs. Google has free certification programs on how to run Google ads. There's so many different resources out here that are free and available to you right now, that if you just sat down and went through those courses and then went and worked and tried to experiment with those things for yourself and see how it works, you will be able to immediately start providing services to people. And in the beginning, you tell them, hey, I'm just learning how to do this. I'm willing to work with you. We can do it for, a minimal cost, so we can test it and see how it works. And at the same time, I'm getting experience while you're getting the help. And then as we start getting the results, then we can talk about going up. But, your first couple of times doing these things, you don't charge people crazy money. You just tell them what you're doing. I'm looking for a couple of people who want to, run Facebook ads, or who need their videos edited or whatever. And I'm willing to work with you on a rate. Because I'm just getting started and I want to build my portfolio. And then once you get 2 or 3 people under your belt where you've produced results, then you can start setting your prices in a way that they're very industry consistent. Okay. So services is a huge way to make money right now. I do have a quiz that you can take that will show you what will be a good fit for you if you're interested in starting your own business from home. It gives you an idea based on your personality type, what kind of business is a good one to pursue. So you can go to onlinebizmatchmaker.com, onlinebizmatchmaker.com. And when you go there, what's going to happen is you'll take a quiz and it'll give you your results, and it'll tell you, hey, okay, your personality type is like this. Here's some things that will be a good idea for you to start. So if you're trying to figure out, like, where do I even start and what should I be looking for, go to onlinebizmatchmaker.com and it'll give you, I'll give you a whole rundown of great opportunities that you can get involved in. So the first business industry that I recommend that you look into is services, and I've given you some ideas. The second thing is, if you have a financial background. If you have a financial background and you're really good, you come from the loan industry or anything related to that, you're an accountant, a CPA, a bookkeeper, there are, and I don't know what your qualifications need to be, but right now, if you guys are aware, there is a lot of money being released, right? I guess it's stimulus money. Trillions of dollars, but there's a certain amount for entrepreneurs and small business owners. And what's happening is they have to fill out these applications to get these loans, but there are people who can actually support them and help fill out those loans for them. So if you're a CPA and you're looking for additional income streams, you might want to consider putting yourself out there and taking the Small Business Association, or maybe I think it's a Treasury, the United States Treasury. It may be SBA, but they have like these classes that tell you a little bit more about the loans. And guess what? You get a percentage of the loan if you help fill out the app and the person gets approved. And there's a lot of business owners right now that much rather pay somebody to do this for them to make sure they don't mess it up so that they can get access to this funding, as opposed to trying to do it themselves. So if you have any level of experience in the loan industry and financial services industry, you may want to look into that. And to my knowledge, from what I heard this morning from a good friend, I think they're allowing you to get up to 2% of the loan. So small business owners can get loans right now anywhere from $10,000 to $10,000 for some loans, $25,000 for others, up to $2 million. So you do the math, 2% on whatever that person gets that you help get that loan is a pretty big deal and can be a substantial income for anybody in the financial services industry. So if you know anybody in the financial services industry, in the loan industry, they're CPAs or accountants, please tag them in this video wherever you are, and just so that they can get access to that information, because it can be a great income source for some folks. All right. So that's the loan support opportunity. The third thing that is actually a big income source right now, guys, is, believe it or not, the coaching industry. So a lot of people are transitioning right now and they need help. You have people that are trying to transition in their career paths. You have people who are trying to transition their business models. Everybody's kind of in this pivoting season. And so when you think about when people are pivoting, all they're simply looking for, what they really need, is someone with experience to coach them on the steps that they need to take when they're making this pivot. They might be stepping into new territory. It may be unfamiliar territory to them. They're like, tell me what I need to do. And people are willing to pay to get the proper guidance to ensure that they're making the right steps. So if you have experience in anything, it's pretty much any industry, right? You have all kinds of different coaches. You have health and wellness coaches. You have parenting coaches. You have homeschooling coaches. You have entrepreneur coaches. You have career coaches. You have life coaches. You have marital coaches. There's so many different types of coaches. The question is what is your area of expertise that you know really, really well? And how can you support someone with that area of expertise in a way where it is beneficial to them and it'll be financially rewarding for you? So think about that and put yourself out there. Like, there's many ways to do this. But I would really start considering and assessing, like, all right, how can I help people? And what are some of the things that I'm good at? And put yourself out there as a coach to actually support them. So that's number 3. Number 4 is course creation. In the same vein of coaching, people are looking to learn something, learn a new skill, learn new insight. I will say that coaching and courses kind of go hand in hand. You're essentially coaching people through a process. It's just whether you're doing it on video or you're doing it live, you're doing it one-on-one, you're doing it in a group, you're doing it virtually as a webinar or whatever. But no matter how you choose to deliver it, know that your content is cash flow. I tell people all the time, content creates cash flow. If you have information that other people need that is extremely vital to their transition in life, and they know that the only real way they're going to do this seamlessly is by having the right person advise them, then you can actually be able to put your information into a course. I am a course creation consultant. I built courses for clients. I've built tons of courses for myself. I'm literally running a course creation boot camp right now where I'm coaching 20 students on how to get their course up and running in 30 days or less. And it does not take a rocket scientist to get a course out there. You do not have to have all these complicated things that the world is preaching to you that you need. You do not have to have a complicated sales funnel. You do not have to spend money on tons of ads. You don't even have to have a big old list. All you need is knowing information that you have that will solve somebody's problem, having a solution to a problem, and knowing who needs it and getting to that person. And I'm literally right now in multiple different workshops where we are all speaking the same language. One man just made $600,000 in 90 days, providing coaching and courses without ads and all this crazy stuff. The other guy just made $300,000 in the same format, right? People are making all kind of money releasing things without complication. It's simple. They're keeping things simple, and I'm the same thing. I'm showing people how to keep the process simple to get your idea to income quickly while creating an impact to the audience that you deliver it to. If you want more information on any of these things, y'all, feel free to DM me and I'll get to you ASAP. But I'll be more than happy to. Somebody got over here, help. So just DM me and then I'll guide you and help you. All right, Facebook. Hey, Facebook. I see all of you guys saying, hey, Facebook. You guys are in multiple groups right now. So thank you for coming on and thank you for watching. And yeah, so anyway, courses is number 4. Number 5, y'all, that is really a big deal. And this is when I got big in the last recession, but network marketing. You know, a lot of people speak ill will of network marketing, but the last recession was when I got into a network marketing company, and it took me from, you know, pretty much scraping to get by to 6 figures in 6 months. And it's because I had spent the time to learn online marketing skills, and all I did was apply those skills to that business model. But right now, what I am loving is that I can see a lot of people who don't necessarily have the entrepreneurial skills to start their own business. They do not know, they don't know really pretty much anything, but you can always step into a pre-existing done for you business model where all you have to do is copy, paste, and profit, right? You literally just get into these companies. They tell you how to share what they have. You share with other people, and then you get paid for anybody that utilizes their product. I personally am connected to multiple network marketing companies where I get checks from them for referring products and things that I use anyway, right? So this is a great income stream for those of you who are afraid to do things as a solopreneur. You're afraid to start your own business, or you have a minimal budget and you don't know where to start. If you're looking for some good companies that you need recommendations for, reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to tell you some of the companies that I love, connect you with people that are leaders in the industry, and would be more than happy to coach you through that process. But network marketing is a phenomenal industry to get into right now. And what I tell people about that industry is that it's a personal development business with a compensation plan. So now more than ever, one of the things that those companies provide is that they create the camaraderie, the community, and the coaching to kind of help you through this process of what we're transitioning to in this economy. And so it will be good to be connected to a company that is kind of coaching you through this season where you don't have to be alone. Even if you choose to create your own business and if you choose to start something on your own, I do recommend finding a community to plug into. This is not the season to do things solo and try to be, figure it out on your own. The best thing you can do for yourself, you guys, is attach yourself to some others like you or others that can support you to help you through the season. Why? Because we're dealing with something that is not typical. This is not a normal situation, right? Right now, you're going to have highs and lows. You're going to have emotional days. You're going to have mental health days where you're having breakdowns and you're trying to get some support. You're going to have a lot of unforeseen and unexpected circumstances. It's just the reality of what we're dealing with right now in this economy and in this season. And you do not want to be alone. I have a group that I check in with every single morning. And if we are collapsing, if I'm having a bad day, if I didn't get enough sleep and I woke up with anxiety or anything, I can just say, hey, y'all, I'm having a bad day. I need help. And they'll coach me through it, right? So make sure that whatever you choose to do, you plug in somewhere. I personally have a community. I have a Facebook group where I am available, to that community where I share resources and things like that. And we also have other people that are helping to share resources. But do what you can to get attached to a community ASAP, no matter where you are in this process, because what needs to happen right now is the good needs to overpower the news, okay? The opportunities and the potential need to be at the forefront of whatever it is that you're engaging in. If you allow yourself to engage in communities that are going to help you through this process, and they help to clear your mind, to focus on moving forward and to focus on what's on the other side of this, what happens is you're going to attract a lot of great things in this season because it's a lot of opportunity in this season. But if you allow yourself to get caught up in all the other shenanigans that keep you at a low state and a low energy and an energetic vibration and a low level of frustration and fear and all the other things that we really don't want to give access to us right now, if you don't give yourself, a community and to keep you around that, then you kind of get subjected into that place and space. And what happens is whatever calamities and catastrophes and chaos that is happening in that realm, you'll kind of be a part of that ocean because you didn't set your standard to raise the bar. And so I will say, make sure you invest in a community and you get plugged in. I was just sharing with somebody. I said, this has been one of the most powerful weeks for me in business. And it's not just because of income earned or anything like that. It's the amount of people I'm able to serve. It's the amount of people that I've been connected to. It's the ability to get on a phone call. And I had she's like one of my little sisters just get on a call and right here, get on a call. And she was like, okay, I just got in the real estate industry, but guess what? The market just shifted. I need a job. I'm like, all right, boom, here's the resources here. Take this. Here's what I want you to do. Go watch this class. And then when you're finished with that, I'm going to walk you through on how to set up your profile. So let me give you guys a couple of places that you can go to right now to try to get right now business. All right. So I'm going to give you a couple of resources. The first resource is if you have any skill sets at all, you can go to Fiverr. All right. I do have a referral link. Go to NicoleSCooper.com/FIVVER. I get a referral for any referrals I give you. So as a give back to me, if you sign up to that account, they end up giving me a referral fee. That's another thing I'll tell you about with affiliate marketing, but go to NicoleSCooper.com/Fiverr, FIVERR. And look at the kind of businesses that people have set up there. You can do anything from voiceover work to writing books to graphic design to building websites to you name it. You can do it. Go check that out and set up a profile. Look for opportunities to position yourself out there. Look at other people's profiles in that niche that you choose to go into and see how other people have established themselves, that they're getting business. Look at the reviews that they have. The reviews don't always dictate how much business they're getting, but you might see people who are charging $100, $200, $300 for a service and they have 1,000 reviews. Do the math on that, right? You can make really good money with Fiverr. So set up a Fiverr account and begin to offer your services over there. A second place that I recommend that you guys build out an account if you have services and you're looking to get business is build out LinkedIn. I am not a LinkedIn person. I am learning LinkedIn. I know the value of LinkedIn. It's just that my audience, I work with the home-based business industry. LinkedIn usually caters more to corporate clients, right? But not only, there's a lot of us over there too. I just never put the time into learning the skill of LinkedIn. I know enough, but I do know it's valuable. And I've had several conversations with people who are contractors. I had a call this morning with one of my accountability partners, and there's ways to promote yourself where you can bid on, or people can come to you to ask you to bid on contracts to work with them. So if you have any level of business background, any kind of corporate, whatever skill set you have, go on over to LinkedIn and set up a profile. And go research on Facebook how to set up a LinkedIn profile to get business, to get a job, to get whatever. There's tons of jobs being posted every single day over there, y'all. People are still hiring. They're looking for people to do remote work, obviously. So if you've ever wanted to work from home, now's a chance to put yourself out there because people are looking to hire. And the issue right now, the benefit, let me just say the benefit, the opportunity that exists right now for those of us who are able to get level-headed and focus forward is that so many people are relaxed right now. So many people are chilling because they got this 90-day window where you don't have to pay your bills and everybody's giving you money. You got stimulus check coming, your tax refund check probably just came. You sitting on some money right now. Life is kind of cushion good. People are going to wait till all hell break loose before they make a move. Be ahead of the crowd. Don't be reactionary. Be proactive. So make sure that you're ahead of the crowd and you're actually positioning yourself right now to get out there because there's tons of people looking for talent, but there's probably not as much talent right now that is out there as is going to be a month, 2 months, 3 months from now when people start getting laid off from their jobs. And so make sure that you're proactive. So Fiverr is a good source to go to. LinkedIn is a good source to go to. And then another place to go and build out your profile is a company called Upwork, UPWORK. Now, there are a ton of places like this, and I'm going to, I have information that I'll be coming out. Make sure you join my email list and take this quiz just for fun, onlinebizmatchmaker.com. Go to onlinebizmatchmaker.com. If somebody can put that in the comments, I guess I could put it in the comments over here. But if you go to onlinebizmatchmaker.com, you can take this quiz and I give you information, but it'll also get you on my list. I'm going to start sending out websites and referrals and different places that you can go to for people who are hiring right now and looking for services, ways that you can post your profiles, just different things like that. So you guys can have access to that information. Okay. So make sure you sign up for onlinebizmatchmaker.com. If you have any level of experience in anything, go to NicoleSCooper.com/Fiverr. I'll put that in here as well. Over here on this one, Instagram, if somebody can just put it in the comments for me. But you can go to I think I spelled it wrong. NicoleSCooper.com/Fiverr. Is it Fiverr or is it Fiverr? I don't know. One or the other will work. Figure it out. But yeah. So going on over there, it will give you an opportunity to post jobs and get out there. Another thing that I will say is great income potential right now is, and this is something that takes time, and this is something I'll teach a class on, but it's called affiliate marketing. Right. So there are companies out here right now that will pay you to promote their services and pay you to promote their products. It's a process on how to do it. If you are, if you're like me, I'm an outgoing extrovert personality type person. Right. So I'm always all about, when I learn something, I'm going to share it with the crowd. If you're anything like me, affiliate marketing really would do well for you, because whether you choose to shoot YouTube videos, host a podcast, or just post them on your Facebook page, there's many ways that you can be getting referral commissions for referring services to other people. These are the kind of things that you can benefit from right now in this season. So I hope this all helped you. I'm going to do a recap. 5 ways for you to generate right now income. The first one was providing services. The second one was loan support for entrepreneurs and small business owners. The third was coaching services. The fourth was courses. And the fifth was network marketing. Okay. If you have a need, if you have any questions or anything, feel free to come on over into my Facebook group or my Facebook profile or wherever you are. Just DM me and I'll find you. I promise. It might take me a minute. I'm streaming from 6 different places right now. But I will find you and I will respond. And I'm also building out a resource. So go to onlinebizmatchmaker.com. I'm going to send out an email. I'll be launching my blog where I'm going to start putting all this information. And I'm also launching my YouTube. It's not launched. I'm going to be putting videos on my YouTube channel to walk you guys through how some of this stuff works, how to build your profiles out, key things that you need to know, and all those goodies. So you can follow me on YouTube as well at Nicole S. Cooper is my name. All right, that over on YouTube. So that is it, you guys. If you feel like this is valuable and other people can benefit from it, go ahead and share. As I get resources, I will be sharing them with you guys. Do know that there is so much opportunity out here for you guys to actually be generating income from home. So don't believe the hype. Stay off the news. The news only is designed to promote negativity. I used to want to be a newscaster, and I did go to school for broadcasting. My minor is radio, television, and film. And one of the key headlines that they gave us is, if it bleeds, it leads. So in essence, you only want to sell the gory. You only want to promote the headlines that are going to be traumatic and make everybody tune in. But good news is never promoted. It might be slid in there in between somewhere, but good news is not appealing enough. So most of the things that they're designed to promote is the gory, negative, shocking information that will make you stay glued out of fear, because people move by the fear of loss, not the possibility of gain. So if you're moved by fear, they're going to feed it to you. All right. So stay away from the media. Focus on the people who can feed you good things. I'm going to be here to share the good news with y'all. And I'll continue to share resources. Make sure you share this video. Thank you so much for watching. And make sure you guys go sign up at onlinebizmatchmaker.com and take that quiz. I want to know what your results are. All right, y'all. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.